This is fucking. It's the grandiose. This is the quintessential piece of the Cold Topic podcast. This is Anime Dartboard, where we randomly select an anime that has to be dubbed, 13 episodes or less, or maybe an OVA or a movie, depending on what the graces of the anime gods present to us. This month we have DNA², which I think I said that right.
Correct.
Yes. Initial thoughts on this?
Um, so as for DNA², I do want to ask you how much of this you watched. Where'd you watch this on? Crunchyroll?
I watched this on Crunchyroll, yeah.
Did you watch everything on Crunchyroll? All 15 episodes?
I watched up to 12 or 13.
And then you stopped?
Yes.
Okay, because I wanted to know if you watched the OVA or not.
I did not know because
Yeah.
I made sure because I went back and I was like, do I watch all these? Because it's normally 13. So I went back to the initial posting. I was like, do you not watch anything past 13? I was like, cool.
Well, so the main reason I was asking is because I haven't made like a popcorn or anything on the OVA. I did watch the OVA, so I was wondering, had you watched it so we could talk about that? I'll do a little blurb on that. Okay, not talking about the 3-episode OVA. I really liked this show.
I did too, from what I remember, because I watched it a while ago. But I remember this was fine.
Yes.
I remember I wasn't offended
really enjoyed
the last 2 darts.
I really enjoyed this show. The OVA is not very good. But the TV show, which was the dart itself, I thought was great. It is one of my favorite darts. I thought the comedy was very funny. I liked that it kind of swerved every time I thought it was going to zig, it zagged. It like kind of kept me on the edge of my seat on where it was going with the characters. Pretty consistently. It never went in the exact direction. The opening theme, Blurry Eyes, ooh.
It's a banger.
Ooh, it is a banger.
Too bad
yes,
it wasn't
this
on
was
our anime intro.
It could have made it, yeah. I think I posted it in like music or something at one point. Yeah, no, this is just a good, and also like every character has an arc in this. Very good. The whole way through for the actual TV show. The OVA, but the show itself, absolutely great.
Good shit. And I actually like thoroughly enjoyed it. This is like the first dart in a while that I've actually like thoroughly enjoyed. So it was a nice change of pace for once. I can't wait till we get for next month because it's probably gonna be something more trash. It's gonna be trash. We always get that one gem and then just fucking dookie after that for like 3 darts. So I'm not expecting something good until at least December.
Fair enough. Hey, this is what it's like to be on the forefront of anime, John. This is what it's like when you're in the vanguard. This is why most people aren't in the vanguard.
This is why most people aren't watching Anime Dartboard.
But no, yeah, the show was great. The OVA, I'll give you a quick rundown on the OVA because I'll substitute this for a popcorn. The quick rundown on the OVA is that basically, like, the reason the girl from the future, I cannot remember everyone's name off the top of my head. It's been a while since I saw this.
Yeah, me either.
Karin. The reason like Karin kept getting the wrong bullet, it was just all set up from this like senator from the future who is specifically trying to create a like mind control bullet that basically affects the Ultra Playboy so that he can control the Ultra Playboy and all of their descendants. And so he comes back from the past because Karin basically eliminates the Ultra Playboy as a threat and starts mind controlling the like Ultra Playboy and their descendants, and they have to defeat him with basically the power of love. It's not very good. It acts as a very shitty capstone to the end of it, and if I recall, it kind of undermines the ending. So the OVA is not very good, but the show itself is pretty great.
The OVA is an energy drink ad, apparently.
Yeah, that's DNA².
Yeah, I mean, I actually thoroughly enjoyed it. So,
Mhm.
not all of them are stinkers. Some of them do bang.
You have a higher rating for these than I do.
Yeah, so I'm putting this at an 8. It was pretty good.
DNA² OVA, which is the 3 episodes at the end of Crunchyroll, I give a 5 out of 10. DNA², the original TV show, for the first time in dartboard history, is also getting an 8, making the first time John and I have given an 8 to the same show.
We did it. We finally did it. It took 2 years, but we finally did it.
We finally synced up on an 8 out of 10.
Yeah, it's not
and
Sky
it
Powers.
is a romance comedy.
Yeah. So that is officially 8 Guardians of the Galaxies out of 1 Guardians of the Galaxy.
Absolutely. It is 0.8 of a Guardians of the Galaxy.
Which is the first time I made that joke tonight because I tried so hard not to do that. And you're welcome that I only did it once.
I very much appreciate it.
Welcome to the award ceremony next week. It's going to be...
We can basically make this joke up until the award ceremony, I feel like. I feel like then we have to retire this joke.
We're never going to.
And then, maybe, several months later, we'll do a callback, and everyone will be like, oh, they said the thing.
They said the Guardians of the Galaxy thing. It's so funny. So, you're welcome for that. I only did it once.
This is also the 3rd time I have ever given an 8 to a dartboard show. The others being Love Live Season 1, and Black Bullet.
Mm-hmm.
So, very good.
This is my second?
This, technically, it's like your 3rd or 4th, but some of those are the results of you retconning your scores retroactively.
Fair enough.
So it's hard to tell.
If it's rated as an 8 on my mail, it's set in stone.
I spun this on complete. Then yeah, this is like your 4th one. I spun this on accident, and whatever this is doesn't count.
Respin?
Because I didn't shuffle.
It was probably good. It was probably something good too.
I'll tell you what it is if you wanted to look it up, but it's not canon.
No, we can't have spoilers. Come on.
Okay. Okay, here we go.
Shuffle.
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 Shuffle. And I'll let you do the last one.
Shuffle.
Dunzo. Spin that bitch.
Spin it.
Okay. I know what this is.
What is it?
Jubi Ninpucho Ryu Hyogakuhen.
Okay, English, please.
No!
So I can type it in on Mal.
Ninja Scroll the series.
Okay, this sounds interesting. Ninja Scroll. Okay, so is it
the
a movie?
Series, not the original movie.
Came out in
TV.
2003?
Yeah.
Okay.
I think so.
Average score
Yes.
is 6.68.
Okay. 14 years after defeating the immortal warrior Himuro Genma and thwarting the Shogun of the Dark's evil plans, Kaibagami Jubei continues to roam all over Japan as a masterless swordsman. During his journey, he meets Shigure, a priestess who has never seen the world outside her village. But when a group of demons destroys the village and kills everyone, Jubei becomes a prime target after acquiring the Dragon Jewel, a stone with an unknown origin. Meanwhile, Shigure, along with the monk Dakuan, and a young thief named Subate, travel to the village of Yagyu. And with 2 demon clans now hunting down Shigure, Dakuan must once again acquire the service of Jubei to protect the Priestess of Light. This is apparently the sequel to the original Ninja Scroll movie, which I probably should have removed from Dartboard, actually, because this expects you to have watched the original Ninja Scroll movie. So this should not have been eligible unless you have already seen the Ninja Scroll movie, John.
So you know what we're going to do for the first time ever? As long as it's easy to watch, I'm going to watch both. so I know.
I was actually going to say this might not be eligible if you haven't seen the original Ninja Scroll movie.
You know, we already pulled it up. We already got it set in stone. So I'll do a little extra research and I'll watch both if I can find it.
Okay. I would be shocked if you can't find Ninja Scroll. It's one of the most famous, like, 80s, 90s anime of all time.
It's probably, honestly, on Crunchyroll, because both of them are.
Yeah, okay. Are you sure? Because I am willing to call a re-roll on this one. Yeah, it says Crunchyroll and High Dive.
Yeah, I got both.
Okay, if you're sure.
Yeah. That's only an extra, like, what, hour?
The original Ninja Scroll is hour 31.
Oh, that's not bad. Yeah. We're good.
Okay. All right, well, if you're sure, because I'm willing to call a re-roll on this one.
This is a double feature. This is a double creature feature. We have Ninja Scroll the movie and Ninja Scroll the series. This is a 2-year anniversary special. On the special, for the special, it's going to be fucking nuts. It's going to be bananas.
Please do not expect me to remember what happened in that movie. Anyway, animated by Madhouse. Average score 6.68. This is a coin flip. Made is not a fan of this one. This is directed by Tetsuo Sato, who, excuse me,
Good rip.
did...
Rated R. Okay.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. Oh, Ninja Scroll movie? Absolutely.
Yeah,
And if you mean this show, wouldn't be shocked. He did Martian successor Nadeshiko. He did Adam the Beginning. He did Tokyo Tribe 2, which is famous for having one of the most brutal anime deaths of all time.
More brutal than Pain and Jiraiya? Come on.
A man is raped to death.
Show me.
That's what happens. By a guy like twice his size.
Is this Berserk?
Huh?
Does it have Berserk? Sounds like something would happen in Berserk world.
No, Tokyo Tribe 2.
Is this the first like R-rated thing we've had on here? Like,
do you really want me to go through it? Probably not. Possibly.
Maybe. I feel like it has to be.
Okay. Well, luckily, it's very easy to pull up the dartboard list because I have it tagged on my Mal.
There you go.
I just need to find an actual dartboard anime, and I can click into place. Anime dartboard. Black Bullet.
Oh,
Gakegarashi.
Oh.
Maria the Virgin Witch.
I wouldn't consider those, any of those like rated R.
My Little Sister is Among Them. Paranoia Agent, Rompo-Katan, Game of Lapis, and Taboo Tattoo were all rated R, so no, not at all.
Oh, okay.
Like, not even close. Anyway, thoughts about this?
This seems pretty interesting to me, so that's why I'm pretty invested in watching both.
The general Ninja Scroll is one of those anime that's like the old school 90s otaku know about it. It's one of those, like a Trigun, Dragon Ball Z, Sailor Moon kind of
And those are like right up my alley.
Yeah, it's that era. It's like these are for the 90s otaku.
And I did enjoy Wicked
things.
City, so maybe I'll enjoy this too.
It's as you would expect from one of those like old school starter pack 90s otaku anime movies. It is a totally okay movie. It is decent. It is not great. It will not blow your mind. It is a dumb action movie, but it is a good watch. From what I understand, the general consensus of the Ninja Scroll series is it is not as good as the movie. I was under, and I know why this appeared on the list, I was under the misconception that this was an alternative to the film, and that is why I put it on the dartboard list. I was not aware this was a sequel to the film, and that is where I made my mistake.
Well, hey, look, now we got a double creature feature from me, so.
Yes, please do not. I'm not going to rewatch Ninja Scroll.
That's-
So we're gonna have a reverse situation where you're talking about shit, and I'm like, I don't know what you're talking about right now. I do remember that there is a anime with a very similar plot called Basilisk, which just rips it the fuck off, but is way worse.
That's fair. So it looks like next month we're gonna have a pretty solid lineup there. So,
Mhm.
and the podcast next month will be on the 3rd. It looks like.
Any final thoughts about this? I think it's a coin flip. It could be okay. It could be super boring. Hopefully, it's not boring. That's my thing.
Hey, we'll see. Because either we get a banger, and then a couple stinkers, and then you never know.
It's fire from this point out. Just all nonstop fire.
Nothing but fire.
Oh, you may be happy to find out that I've recently expanded Dartboard, and it's now 124 strong. So we will never run out.
Perfect.
Okay, ready for the outro?
Yeah.